is the team sheet for the home side. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Here's the cross. Good jump, and the header just off target.
Well, he's gone for that corner and only just missed it.
The quality of the cross deserved a better finish, Alan.
Well, it was manna from heaven for any striker, but I think he's taken his eye off the ball there.
Well, they're back defending and they've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. On to the attack now. Not a good challenge by the defender. Oh, in goes the cross. That was very impressive, the way they continued to keep the build-up going, to sustain the pressure. But it looks as though that has just petered out a bit now. They'll have to try and... Shots on here. Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
Home team have some work to do because they've lost their last two games. They've got home advantage. They need to win today.
Yeah, they do. Bit of pressure on them in front of their own fans, but...
Well, it is a free kick, and they're excited by this. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a terrific free kick, and the goalkeeper given absolutely no chance.
What about that? It has flown into the top right-hand corner.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So the first goal, it's 1-0. It's a quick break. Shot on! Great stop. It's gone for a corner. It's a gentle header, really, and no threat to the goalkeeper.
No, and he could have saved that with his eyes closed.
Tackled well. He's going to cross it, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. And he could get away here. Good place to win the ball back there, because the pressure was starting to mount. The interception was timely, to say the least. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Middleton. Oliver. The shot's on! Super goal!
Place it into the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Restarting at 2-0. Harry Forrester. Forrester. Played in low. The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. Paul Keegan. That could open them up. And shoots! Well, that's way, way over the bar. He's seen a pass, cut it out, and in the wing area now can maybe attack. Oliver. This could be it. He's got his shot off now, and he's taken the chance beautifully.
And what a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that right-hand side of the goal.
That's given them a comfortable situation here. 3-0 as the game gets underway. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes. So we've reached the break. 3-0 the half-time score. Being replaced now. Manager's decided just to freshen it up a little bit. The attacking midfield player's run himself into the ground, I think.
He's been a nightmare for his marker, with his energy, with his timing of his runs into the box. His opponent just couldn't keep up.
And the cross comes in now. He's got his fist to it. Well, that's very comfortable for the keeper here. Burrows. It could be a chance. Very good stop here. Great work by the goalkeeper. Great hands. Not often, Alan, do you see one man have one half like he's had.
On top of...
Shots on here. He's kept it out. Still on the attack, and they've got a corner. Final word on the midfield player has just been replaced, Alan. A substitution now.
Well, it was a really poor performance from him. A player that is capable of much better. So maybe a one-off. He'll be hoping so.
And the take wasn't very convincing, was it? It's going to be a substitution here for the home side. Could score! Terrific stop. Now it's a corner.
Going on now is number 24.
Punched away by the goalkeeper. That's good support play from his teammates. Cleared the ball. I did think that this would be one of the tightest games we've seen, Alan, but... Opportunity now! It's his third goal! It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Well, Alan, maybe that's the one he'll treasure the most because it's given him the hat-trick.
Yeah, and he'll be taking home that match ball with a great deal of pride.
So they're looking for more at 4-0. Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Well, haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here. Seen one or two heading for the exits. They're not impressed.
Possibilities here from the cross. Burrows. And shoots! And he's put it in for the goal. Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Saunders. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. And that will be a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Going on is number 19.
Can't keep the ball at the moment. McKay. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Well, that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. Well, he's got on the score sheet, hasn't he? And now he's getting off the pitch. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Now that's a throw. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Very good challenge. Saunders. Chaplow. No one could get there to reach the cross, and it's going to be a goal kick. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Chaplow. McKenzie. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Saunders. It's all over, and there is the final whistle. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, he goes across and grabs the match.
Champions Cup. Legia Warsaw 1, Wolfsburg 0. Rosenborg 2, Arsenal 0. Shamrock Rovers 0, Lazio 1. English Football League Championship. Birmingham City 1, Norwich City 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Fulham 1. Bristol City 0, Brentford 1. Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Crystal Palace 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Doncaster Rovers 0, Blackpool 4. Huddersfield Town 1, Blackburn Rovers 2. Leeds United 0, Bournemouth 1. Middlesbrough 2, Ipswich Town 0. Millwall 2, Bolton Wanderers 2. Reading 2, Cardiff City 1. Watford 2, Wigan Athletic 1. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in Blackpool with 7 points. In second, Bolton Wanderers with 7 points. In third, Bournemouth with 7 points. In fourth, Fulham with 7 points. In fifth, Reading with 7 points. In sixth, Blackburn Rovers with 7 points. In seventh, Watford with 7 points. In eighth, Brentford with 6 points. Bottom of the table, Doncaster Rovers with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Huddersfield Town with no points. Third bottom, Brighton and Hove Albion with 1 point. Fourth bottom, Burnley with 1 point. Fifth bottom, Millwall with 2 points.
Hi there everyone, Martin Tyler along with you today. Alan Smith's alongside me, and we've got a game from the League Championship, Alan.
Yeah, hi Martin, really delighted to be here.
Blackpool in action today against Bristol City. This is the Blackpool team for this match. Well, they're going to go with 4-3-3 here, with plenty of width to that attacking three.
Yeah, you could almost describe it as the Dutch system down the years, and the three-pronged attack, it can be really potent, but it can be awkward as well for those wide lads.
And it's Wilson. And the assistant signals for the throw. Luke Ayling. He's one I know Alan's keeping an eye on here.
What a performance it was in his last game when he grabbed 3 goals.
Burrows. Free kick only from the referee. Nothing more sinister than that. Got past his man here. Space to try and hit it now. Good defending, but the pressure's still on. Great save by a diving goalkeeper. Corner given. That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. That's gone out for a throw-in. McComb. He's lost the ball. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Gonna cross it. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. It could be a chance. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. And he's hung on to the ball. The referee points for a goal kick. On the transfer trail, we can tell you Nemanja Matic has got a new club. He has signed for Bayern Munich.
Yeah, they were determined in their pursuit and certainly willing to spend around £30 million on what is a very talented player.
He's coming forward with some danger. Luke Ayling. Little. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. And the ball's got away from him. Goal kick to come. Well, EA Sports coverage of the Football League Championship continues. The fixture, it's Blackpool. They'll be facing Huddersfield Town.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Goal news from Bolton, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Burnley. It's been scored by Ashley Barnes. A powerful header that gave the keeper no chance.
What a fine save. Shot on! And he's put it away beautifully. Well, we thought, Alan, we'd get a very tight game today, but I have to say, this team playing really, really well.
Well, they are playing well, Martin, and they're getting plenty of shots in on goal, aren't they? They're good value.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. And that's good support as they build this attack. There's the ball in. Very good. Intercepting. This might be it. Hit the bar. Here's Wilson. He's gone in very fairly. and won the ball cleanly.
There will be an extra 2 minutes without time.
Shots on here, almost grazing the top of the crossbar. McComb. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time win. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. Little. It's a decent cross. Kieran Agar. And here's the shot, and the goal gives them the equaliser. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Shoots! Going for goal! They have taken the lead.
Just put his foot through this, Martin, and it's flown into the top of the net.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Off we go again, 2-1. He's almost lent him the ball on that occasion. He wants it. Turned, and it's returned to him. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. That could open them up. It could be a chance. He's off target, and that really was a big moment. The equaliser was beckoning.
Well, it wasn't a simple chance, but it really deserved a bit better than that finish.
Goal news now from Fulham. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Fulham. 62 minutes played. 2-2.
Thank you very much, Alan. Kieran Agar. This could, and here comes the counter-attack. Shot on! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Bristol City's corner. Goalkeeper hangs on. Now the shot! Well, all credit for shooting, but it wasn't a very good shot. It's a real tussle between the two of them. He's got room to hit this. Oh, it's the post! Cleared the ball. Well, it's out for a corner. Good jump, and the header just off target.
Well, he's gone for that corner and only just missed it.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Luke Ayling. A couple of options for him from the free kick, whether to go for goal or put it to where his teammates are lining up. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Good play, but not quite a good enough shot. They're still behind. could be in. And shoots! Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. 7 more minutes to go. Kieran Agard. Luke Freeman. Good stop by the goalkeeper. And that will be a goal kick.
Substitution going on now is number 20.
It's a terrific effort by the home side here. They've just kept their noses in front. They're going to need all the support they can get for that to continue to the final whistle.
Yeah, if they do end up winning this, they will have their fans to thank because they've been terrific out there today.
And he could get away here. Here's the shot. Well, he got away, and it looked as though he was going to score. So close. Decent effort, Alan.
Well, he did everything right, or 9/10 right at least. Just that final finish. Couldn't manage it.
The final score as the referee calls a halt, and that's the end of the game. 2-1, it's finished. Well, they played very well.
English Football League Championship. Blackburn Rovers 1, Leeds United 2, Blackpool 2, Bristol City 1, Bolton Wanderers 1, Burnley 2, Bournemouth 3, Millwall 0, Brentford 2, Huddersfield Town 1, Doncaster Rovers 1, Reading 2, Fulham 2, Watford 2, Ipswich Town 1, Crystal Palace 2, Norwich City 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Birmingham City 0. Wigan Athletic 1, Middlesbrough 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Cardiff City 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Blackpool with 10 points. In second, Bournemouth with 10 points. In third, Reading with 10 points. In fourth, Brentford with 9 points. In fifth, Middlesbrough with 9 points. In sixth, Fulham with 8 points. In seventh, Watford with 8 points. In eighth, Nottingham Forest with 7 points. Bottom of the table, Doncaster Rovers with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Huddersfield Town with no points. Third bottom, Millwall with 2 points. Fourth bottom, Brighton and Hove Albion with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Birmingham City with 2 points.
Hi there everyone, Martin Tyler here with me today. I'm delighted to welcome Alan Smith.
Oh, hi there, Martin. Absolutely delighted to be here.
Coming up for you, Huddersfield Town against Blackpool. Blackpool feeling good about their own game, looking for another victory. Last time out, they won at home against Bristol City.
Yeah, they won 2-1, but I think they were better than that. Having said that, I think they'll probably just get a draw here.
Well, they can be really the heartbeat of the team, these central midfield players, and we've got a new one making his debut today. What do you make of it, Alan?
Well, I'm impressed by the signing. I think he'll give them a bit more composure in the middle of the park. He can get up and down, and he's a good pass for the ball.
They're not always household names, the fullbacks, but I think this player, obviously, has got the potential to be one.
Yeah, we always talk about the attacking qualities of fullbacks these days, but...
Dempsey taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space, good position.
It goes out wide again. Now Stewart. Space to try and hit it now. Terrific stop. And that'll be a corner. And he goes for goal with his head. Well, it wasn't the most powerful header, so it was a very straightforward save.
Yeah, didn't quite get the timing in that header. It was a weak effort.
Up at Turf Moor, there's been a goal. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Burnley. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. And in goes the cross. Handball there, and the player's called back. He's got his fingertips to it, and it's over the bar. It's a corner. Tries to punch it away. The shot's on. A good hit at it, but I'm afraid it was off the radar. Bunn. Got it back again. Foul by the Blackpool player. The referees reach for the red.
Well, in this day and age, you just cannot get away with those kind of challenges.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Could be dangerous. Unmarked now, he's lost his marker. He's got his shot off now. He's made the save. Well, it's a tough place to visit this, but the away team today come here in good heart, Alan. They've won their last 2 games.
Yeah, they should be in good heart. As you say, it won't be easy, but they're in impressive form.
And here comes the counter-attack. And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. And shoots! That's a brilliant goal.
And that is a strike in a million. Bottom left from an awful long way out. Superb.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Past him, could score, and he's put it in for the goal.
Oh, that was schoolboy stuff. Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack of concentration, and the keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
So level, both sides have scored here now. Lynch. Davidson. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Able to make a good interception. Intercepted well. Space, it's bounced back off the bar. Well, the ball's gone up, there's going to be 4 extra minutes. Bunn, here's the cross. They stopped the ball coming in. Corner given. Easy spot for the referee. Hands. Bunn. Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1. Well, he's making a substitution, and it's going to be a double change. Time now for the second half to start. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. It's looking good, this move. There's been a penalty involving Middlesbrough.
It's a penalty for Fulham. A slight delay.
He can hit it here. Very good stop here. Corner kick given. Can he do it? He's kept it out. A fine header, better save.
Yeah, he couldn't have connected any better with the header, but really good agility from that keeper.
And in goes the cross. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Safely behind for a goal kick.
Substitution, going on the VLDs, number 4.
On EA Sports, more Championship football coming. The Championship fixture, Huddersfield Town, and they'll be facing Doncaster Rovers.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
And it will go into the middle now. So the corner to come. Well, my apologies. This is how they love to play on the break. He's shot off now, and they've scored now, and the significance is that they're in front.
And that's what you call unstoppable. Hit with power, hit into the bottom right-hand corner.
And we restart the game 2-1. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. This could be a chance. That's a great clearance. Alan Smith, you told me this was going to happen. It has happened. Robert Lewandowski has moved to Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, there were a few in for this boy. And this team, in paying around £55 million, made sure they got their man.
be danger with this passing. The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here and lift the home team.
Yeah, I think they believe, Martin. The question is, do those players down the pitch believe as well here?
There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. Fantastic goal. And here comes the counter-attack. Shots on here. Oh, fantastic goal.
And he's not hit it with power, has he? But he's certainly hit it with accuracy.
Substitution taking place.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. 84 minutes gone, 6 minutes to go. Substitution that the home side want to make. And here's the cross.
Substitution in progress. Going on the field is number 35. The fourth official has indicated
Wilson.
2 minutes of added time.
Fine cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. And the referee has...
English Football League Championship. Birmingham City 0, Bolton Wanderers 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Nottingham Forest 0, Bristol City 2, Doncaster Rovers 0, Burnley 2, Bournemouth 2, Cardiff City 0, Ipswich Town 0, Crystal Palace 4, Wigan Athletic 0, Huddersfield Town 1, Blackpool 3, Leeds United 0, Brentford 2, Middlesbrough 1, Fulham 0, Millwall 1, Blackburn Rovers 2, Reading 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Watford 0, Norwich City 1. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Blackpool with 13 points. In second, Brentford with 12 points. In third, Middlesbrough with 12 points. In fourth, Bournemouth with 11 points. In fifth, Crystal Palace with 10 points. In sixth, Bolton Wanderers with 10 points. In seventh, Blackburn Rovers with 10 points. In eighth, Reading with 10 points. Bottom of the table, Doncaster Rovers with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Huddersfield Town with no points. Third bottom, Millwall with 2 points. Fourth bottom, Birmingham City with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Wigan Athletic with 4 points.